Hello and a very warm welcome. I'm an expert in AI for the hospitality industry, and I've had a front row seat to see just how much technology is changing the game. Now, for all of you who are students at Europe Hotel School, this explainer is really designed to give you a critical edge as you go out and build your careers. Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most vital, if not the most vital components of any modern hotel success.
So, let's start with a really fundamental question. In today's hyper-competitive, digital-first world, what do you think is a hotel's single most valuable currency? Is it the beautiful five-star lobby? The impeccable service? Maybe the brand name on the sign? Now, all of those things are absolutely vital, of course, but there's one asset that truly underpins everything else.
It's the hotel's online reputation. You really have to think of it as the new front door to your business. I mean, long before a guest ever steps foot in your lobby, they've already formed an opinion. And that opinion is based on what past guests are saying on TripAdvisor, on Google Reviews, and all over social media.
And make no mistake, the financial stakes here are massive. A single, detailed negative review can directly cost a hotel thousands in lost bookings. But on the flip side, a stellar online reputation, well, that doesn't just feel good. It actually justifies premium rates and drives more profitable direct bookings. The impact on your bottom line is direct, it's measurable, and it's immediate. So this presents a really modern challenge for every single hotel manager out there. The sheer volume of online feedback, from those detailed reviews and star ratings to just fleeting social media mentions, it's simply overwhelming. It has become practically impossible for human managers to effectively process, analyze, and most importantly, act on this constant flood of data.
So how do you manage this flood? How do you turn all that noise into a signal? Well, this is where technology steps in. We're shifting from an era of data overload to an era of actionable insight. And the key to making that shift is artificial intelligence. Today, AI platforms aren't some luxury for top-tier hotels. They are an essential tool for survival and growth for everyone.
At the very heart of this is a technology called AI sentiment analysis. Pioneers in this space, companies like Mara AI and ReviewPro, have developed these incredible tools that go so far beyond just counting stars. They actually read and understand the text of every review to figure out the why behind a guest's rating, discerning the specific sentiment, the context, and the real issues.
And what this technology gives you is basically an instant health check of the entire property. It takes all that unstructured text from thousands of reviews and automatically sorts it into these clear, understandable themes. So with just a single glance, a manager can see that, hey, service is a major strength for us, but cleanliness might be a recurring issue that we really need to get on top of. This ability to truly understand guest feedback then leads us to a critical operational process. It's something we emphasize heavily at the Europe Hotel School London, and it's all about mastering the response loop. The concept is simple, right? When a guest takes their time to leave you feedback, they expect and deserve a timely and personalized reply. And here, the difference between the old way and the new way is just stark. The manual approach is slow, it's time-consuming, and it often leads to these generic, copy-pasted replies that feel so impersonal. But AI, on the other hand, can draft professional, on-brand responses in seconds. And it's not just about speed, it's about quality. AI generates personalized replies that make guests feel genuinely heard, which boosts engagement and, critically, improves the hotel's response rate, a huge factor in search engine rankings. For example, just imagine a guest praises the breakfast, but then casually mentions that one of the elevators was a little slow. A generic reply would completely miss that detail, but an AI-generated response can specifically say, "Thank you for your kind words about our chef," while also acknowledging the elevator issue and noting that engineering is already working on it. That small detail makes all the difference. It makes the guest feel truly heard and valued. But this data does so much more than just help you respond. It allows you to move to a higher, more executive level of strategy, something we call predictive reputation management. This is all about using data to get ahead of problems before they escalate into a full-blown crisis. It's about shifting from being reactive to being proactive.
Let me walk you through a real-world scenario. Over a 48-hour period, the AI detects a small but growing number of comments about room temperature. Now, these might be from guests in totally different rooms who don't know each other. To a busy human manager, these just look like isolated incidents, but the AI connects the dots. It sees the pattern and flags a potential trend, a localized failure in the HVAC system that hasn't even been officially reported by maintenance yet.
This early warning is a total game changer. The general manager gets an alert and can dispatch engineering to fix that HVAC before it affects dozens more guests. And then they can proactively reach out to the few guests who were impacted, apologize, maybe offer a service credit. A potential reputation disaster isn't just averted, it's actually transformed into a moment of exceptional guest service.
And this brings us to our final and, I think, most important concept. By using AI to master this entire feedback loop, we ensure that a hotel's reputation is no longer just something to be defended reactively, it becomes a strategic asset that is actively managed, cultivated, and improved every single day specifically to drive business growth. This is the evolution that AI makes possible. You see, most hotels start in a defensive posture, right? Just reacting to bad reviews, putting out fires. As they adopt tools, they move into a more organized management phase. But the ultimate goal, the most powerful stage, is to use these insights strategically to actively grow the reputation, which in turn grows the entire business.
So, I'll leave you with a question to carry with you into your careers. As you step into leadership roles, I want you to always ask this about the properties you manage. Is our online reputation something we are merely defending, or are we using it as a strategic asset to actively drive our business forward? I promise you, the answer to that question will define your success.